Hello everyone and welcome to another Watercolor Wednesday video. For this project to get started, you're going to need a round brush. I recommend a round brush, I think it's the easiest. Some paper, a paper towel. I always like to have 2 cups of water and then obviously your watercolor palette. We're going to learn how to paint some really quick and easy watercolor jellyfish. I have some different examples that I'm going to show you of different shapes and different color combinations that you can do, but obviously I want you to be creative and do whatever that you would like. I also drew in pencil some of the shapes so you could kind of get a better idea of what kind of shapes you want to go for, but again, please be creative. So to start, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to wet my brush and I'm going to start wetting my paper. Now I'm going to just kind of draw that half circle shape that you had seen that was the shape of the jellyfish. I'm just going to get a light wash of color. I'm going to be using gray. I'm just going to start filling in my half circle with a very light wash of my color. Go ahead and blend it out. I like to make sure that the surface is really wet because I think it makes the next step a lot more fun. So once you get your surface sufficiently wet, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to choose my next color, which is going to be a darker color. I'm going to go with the color blue. I'm going to go ahead and dip into some blue, and I'm just going to go around the edges. It's kind of going to be like our shadow effect. You want to be sure to leave a light spot in the middle for your highlight. Kind of gives a three-dimensional effect. This part's a lot of fun because if you have your jellyfish very wet, paper very wet, the colors will kind of just bleed and blend on their own. Gonna add some more gray and add that on top, kind of blend the two together to kind of get a darker grayish blue color. Again, you can use whatever colors that you would like. This project is a lot of fun because it allows you to kind of play around with different techniques of blending and seeing how the colors will react with one another and just seeing how things blend if you have a lot of water. Once you are satisfied with the top part of your jelly, we're going to move to the bottom part of the jelly. So I'm going to rinse out, I'm going to grab a light wash of my main color, which for me was gray. And I'm going to start filling in the bottom part of the jellyfish. Now you want to be careful, you want to make sure that you do not touch the top part because it will bleed. You want to leave a little white edge between the top part of the jellyfish and the bottom part of the jellyfish. Then what we're going to do is we're going to start with the tentacles. So what I just do is I kind of do a swish and flick, a little wiggling motion down the jellyfish, and I'm going to do that in both my colors. I'm going to do a little wash in gray and a little wash in blue. These are like the background tentacles. If you also want to make the top part of the bottom half of the jellyfish, darken it a little bit to kind of give the shadow as if it is inside the jellyfish. Once you're done, you're going to rinse out, and this is the most important part. Even though you're eager to finish your jellyfish, we gotta wait for it to dry. So So once it is dry, we're going to add the more prominent tentacles. So I'm going to wet my brush, and you want to pick up a lot of pigment. You want that color to be a lot darker. So then you use some light pressure, and you kind of just draw a squiggly little line. Kind of leave your hand very stiff and kind of just very lightly let the tip of the brush do all the work. You can vary your pressure a little bit to get some variance, a little thicker part in the tentacles. And I'm going to do this in two colors. I'm going to do mine in gray, and then I'm going to do some blue tentacles. And there you have it, a watercolor jellyfish. This project is a lot of fun if you just want to play around with bleeding and blending your paints. If you like this video, be sure to like and share. Be sure to check out our YouTube channel where you can find more fun tutorials.